Arden had grown up in the deep emerald heart of the Viridian jungle, a place where trees rose like cathedrals and winds whispered secrets older than time. Her village sat on the very edge of that wilderness, and everyone feared the forest after sunset. But Arden, she was different. She felt the jungle before she understood it. She heard its heartbeat in the wind. And while others ran from shadows, Arden walked toward them with curiosity, not fear. Yet she carried a pain no one saw. Her parents believed she lacked value because she was quiet, observant, gentle. She was constantly told, "You're too soft. You'll never survive alone. You're not strong." And so Arden spent most evenings sitting on the mossy roots of ancient trees, whispering her sadness into the forest air, never knowing something, or someone, was listening. One evening, as golden dusk melted into shades of blue, Arden wandered farther than usual. A soft glow flickered behind a waterfall, a place no one dared to go. But Arden followed the light. As she stepped behind the cascading water, her breath caught. Curled on a stone was the most breathtaking creature she had ever seen, a long, shimmering serpent, larger than any python she had imagined, yet elegant, almost celestial. His scales shifted from silver to deep emerald, like moonlight trapped inside leaves. His hood, like a cobra's, but softer, reflected the colors of stars. The serpent raised his head slowly, his golden eyes glowing not with danger, but with depth. Arden froze, not in fear, but in awe. The serpent spoke, not with a voice, but with a gentle hum that touched her thoughts. "You've been hurting," it whispered. "I know your heart." Arden's knees weakened. Who are you?" The serpent lowered his head, almost respectfully. "My name is Solin. I am a guardian of this jungle. And you are the first human who has walked toward my light instead of running from my shadow." His words wrapped around her like warmth after a long winter. Arden returned every night. She told Solin everything she had never told another soul. How she felt invisible, useless, unloved, how she feared she would never matter. Solin listened, sometimes curled around a tree branch like a ribbon of moonlight, sometimes resting his head gently near her feet, sometimes glowing brightly when she cried. He never judged, never interrupted, never dismissed her feelings. Instead, he said softly, "You are not weak because you feel deeply. You are powerful because you do." And those words began changing her. She found herself smiling again, breathing again, living again. Soon, Arden realized something impossible. She loved him, not as a creature, not as a guardian, but as a soul who had seen the fractures inside her and stayed. And Solin, though he spoke rarely of feelings, his glow brightened whenever she came near. One day, Arden overheard whispers. "A serpent spirit lurks near the waterfall. It must be killed before it kills us. We need to burn that place down." Arden's heart cracked open. They didn't know Solin. They didn't know his gentleness, his wisdom, his kindness. That night, under a sky trembling with stars, Arden ran to the waterfall. "Solin," she cried, "they're coming to hurt you. Please hide. Leave this place." Solin lifted his massive head, his golden eyes soft. "I can hide from humans, but I cannot hide from your heart." Tears spilled down her cheeks. "I can't lose you." Solin coiled closer, his scales shimmering softly. "You will never lose me, Arden. But listen well, love is not proven by holding on. Love is proven by what you become because of it." Flames crackled in the distance. Voices grew louder. The villagers approached with torches and spears. Arden ran out from behind the waterfall, standing between the mob and Solin. "Stop," she screamed. "He's not a monster, but fear makes people blind." Someone threw a spear. It struck Solin's side. Arden cried out. Solin let out a low hum, not of anger, but of sorrow. The villagers stepped back as Solin's body began glowing brilliantly, painfully, beautifully. "I must go," he whispered in her mind. "But before I leave, hear me." His light spread across the rocks, the water, the sky, wrapping Arden in warmth that sank into her soul. You saw me as more than a serpent. Now see yourself as more than their doubt. Rise, Arden, not because of me, but because you were always meant to. And with that final glow, he vanished. Not dead, not defeated, ascended, returned to the essence of the jungle he protected. Arden collapsed to her knees, sobbing. But something changed. The moment Solin's light touched her, something awakened inside her chest. Steady, powerful, unstoppable. Confidence, strength, worth. For the first time, the jungle that once scared her obeyed her. The wind wrapped around her gently. Fireflies glowed closer. Leaves rustled as if bowing. Solin had given her a gift, the ability to sense the heart of the jungle, just like he did. Arden returned to her village not with sadness, but with certainty. She helped heal animals. She guided lost travelers. She protected the forest. And soon, everyone looked at her not as the quiet girl, but as Arden the Brave. Whenever Arden walked near the waterfall, the water shimmered with a soft golden glow. A sign, a reminder, a promise. She always whispered, "Thank you, Solin, for showing me that love doesn't cage the heart. It frees it." And every time, the wind carried back a warm hum. Solin's hum, still with her, always. True love doesn't change the world for you. It helps you find the strength to change it yourself. Your softness is not your weakness. It is your superpower. Please like and subscribe my channel.